The place that I want to introduce today is the Carlton Garden near my apartment. During my inspection, I felt the sense of belonging to the garden, and I could feel myself deeply connected to the land. Since it was raining in the morning, I could feel the soft soil under my feet and smell the aroma of the soil and plants. I can hear the leaves sizzling in the wind and the birds chirping. Being in this place, using my sensory perceptions to connect with the more than human elements such as plants, land, water, and animals. Each of these more than human elements has their own agency in shaping the ecological system of the garden. They are not passive entities, but active contributors to the functioning and sustainability of ecosystems. For example, plants are primary producers that capture energy from the sun and provide food and shelter for animals. They also help stabilize soil, prevent erosion, and contribute to the overall biodiversity of the place. This reminds me of the concept of pedagogical contact zone, which was originally discovered by Haraway 2008. A pedagogical contact zone refers to a place is always in a state of entanglement of human and more than human others. Haraway's concept emphasized that learning is not limited to human-human interactions, but extend to interactions between humans and non-humans. Moreover, based on Ham and Boucher 2017, they also mentioned that it is important to recognize that knowledge is co-construct across species and entities, and when entanglements occur, we can learn from the place. The Carlton Garden as a pedagogical contact zone allows me to connect with these more than human elements and gain knowledge of language of math and science. During my inspection, I recognized the language of math, which are about comparison and counting. For example, I saw bigger ducks leading their baby ducks walk around, and there were some trees taller than others. Moreover, there are 2 rows of giant trees along the main entrance of the garden. I can count how many trees there are for each row and how many trees in total. In addition, since the Carlton Garden is a habitat for many creatures, I also recognized the language of science, which is about biological science. For example, through observation and exploration, I recognized various plants and animals, which provokes my interest in further explore the different life stages of ducks and butterflies. Moreover, I also recognized the language of science, which is about Earth and space. For example, I was wondering why there were many fallen leaves on the land, which led me to explore the concept of season. In addition, after the rain, the soil becomes soft and even some places become mud, which could provoke my interest about the different types of weather. Learning through play in the nature environment remind me of the theory of Holden, 2018. Holden mentioned that science, technology, engineering, and mathematics learning in early childhood occurs naturally in children's play, and this does not need to be teacher-led or project-focused. This is also similar with the idea of Pello, 2009. Pello mentioned that it is important for children to develop an ecological identity through a sensual, emotional, and conscious connection to Earth. Therefore, in conclusion, I deeply reflected as an early childhood teacher. I realized how important the environment is for young children to develop their knowledge and skills that can't be easily or directly taught by teacher.